So on the one hand, it's like a very crass, it's a very banal depiction of the kind of transformation of either translation, mistranslation of what's hidden inside of something, of the projections we put onto something. We say to ourselves, that's a square, that's an ampersand, that's a cage. But you understand it could as easily be a bird.
From the one side it's a bird. Yeah, on the other side it's a paragraph or thing.
Yeah, so that the idea is to make, well, you can see, so this week is to make 7 ideas, to have a whole series of those images like words, which you can then construct sentences from. Into the tree. Or I think the woman's head lying down onto maybe the funnel, maybe this. And then the test will be, does this turn into, because this will fall apart, this card will turn into steel, will it turn into bronze? The idea was that I was working on a series of small bronzes, but they may be too complicated to cast and easier to cut in steel. And then the tree grows, different pieces stuck on top to let it grow rather than having a complete sheet of paper and painting a tree in a normal way. So that it's
So you build up
the collage and the fragmentation is essential from both the technique but also the way of thinking about the tree and adjusting it. One can prune it, add on, make extra branches, thicken them, thin them out, add the different. And this whole project has to do with having a good brush and a bad brush. So when you work with the Chinese brush, like this. However hard you try, it doesn't give you a perfect line. So it gives you this bad line. You'd want it to give you a beautiful, but so instead of suffering against the bad line of the bad brush, it becomes a way of thinking about foliage and about. So this whole series of trees, of which there are many, there's a whole forest of them that's been drawn, and more to come. So these are South African trees from the book, which will be the references for the next forest of